that will see this and be like, what? What is this? What are you talking about? Because my Dan is not on fire videos are obviously very produced. You know, it's me talking about something in a non-casual way because it's planned. So this here is me talking about something with no plan whatsoever. So if you've ever maybe wanted to see the more casual, intimate, a side of Dan that you wouldn't know, then enjoy these, and they will be on my YouTube side channel. And maybe for all of you that already watch these, and you're like, there's no convenient way to watch them, I don't know what YouTube channel people re-upload them to or whatever, they'll just be on Dan's Not Interesting. So, there we go. Now, before we start, and we like catch up and whatever, happy 2017, there's something really annoying that I always do that I have to, that is so bright. I look like a predator in a stock photo. Hello, children. Wow. I am gonna get blocked, aren't I? Let's be real about that. Wow. I am gonna get blocked, aren't I? Let's be real about that. Wow, that's a long delay. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live show. It's going to take so long. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live show, and welcome to the live show. Hello, everybody, 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 and welcome to the... Shut up! And there we go. Half the people stopped watching because their ears are bleeding. What up? It's 2017, living in the future, new year, new you, chance to completely redefine yourself and change everything about your lives. Am I right, guys? Is that how you're all feeling? Have you kept all your resolutions and just done so much in the last 10 days that nothing is the same anymore? No, probably not. No, I haven't. I've been hibernating since Christmas Day until yesterday. No, everyone's saying no. Okay, Isabel said pretty much. Yeah, Niall said no way, Jose. Cleek is sick. Alex loves Pi 17. Great username there. Has done nothing. And I've got a message from Darla saying, I'm not a cannibal, love me. You might not be a cannibal, but you could be so many other terrible things that until I get to know you, I just can't say that I love you. You could be somebody that touches other people's dogs without consent, and I don't want to condone that. No, I mean, Evita says, I haven't done anything for a month. Aspirational. Good. Lucy is not normal said, lol, give me a life. I watch most of them. I am so sorry, Lucy. Honestly, I'm so sorry. Cynthia said, have you seen La La Land? No, because it comes out on Thursday in the UK. So maybe I'll see it then. Who knows? So, how are you? Are you doing good? Let me know, people in the chat, how you're feeling right now in one word. I bought 32 plants in 2016. Save me. Hi Phil, why are you watching my... I'm joking, it was Cassandra. Dead, said Georgie. Cool. Suck, said Abby. Great. Awful, said Leanne. Good. Zazzed, said Anna. Dark, said Shady Howplet. Feeling dark. Cool. Worried for your life, said Sarah. Yeah, we should get to that, shouldn't we? Meh, said Flossie B. Shook, said George. And yoink, said Paige. Nice. Go you, that's... You know, that's a whole thing like that. So, if you might have seen on Twitter before today, we've kind of had this, like, weird, by we, I mean me and Phil, in our hallway, just this, like, weird smell. And we're like, what is that? And we don't know, like, is it something on the street? Is it a neighbour that smells? It's kind of an old hallway, because this building was made in, like, 1720, because England has culture. And we were like, okay, it's a weird smell, whatever. And then a gas man came today to read the meter, and he was like, yo, you got a gas leak. Like, what do you mean we got a gas leak? And he was like, a pipe has broken and gas is flowing into your house. And we were like, oh, when would that have happened? And he's like, according to this, probably about a year. Yeah, so apparently mine and Phil's apartment has had a gas leak for about a year. How are we still alive? How are we still alive? Honestly, how are we even alive right now? Phil said 4 years. I mean, we've never looked at the pipe. It's entirely possible it has been there since we moved in. Imagine if we've had a gas leak for 4 years. That would explain so much about us mentally. Anyway, so yeah, it's a good thing that neither of us just decided to, like, blunt up a fag in the hallway. Am I right, Brits? Because we'd have exploded. To be honest, we have a lot of scented candles, so that we could have just gone up at any moment in before Dan is on fire. Jokes. Yes, let's all laugh about the idea of me being horribly mutilated. Everybody who isn't British right now is so confused about what I just said about smoking. Yeah, that explains so much. It really does, you know, symptoms of gas inhalation, tiredness, clumsiness, confusion, illness. Yeah, 2016, if it was a year, that would explain it. Is there a Shiba Inu on your jumper, said Thomas. There's frickin' 2 sheeps and a seagull. Look at that. And there's a little sandcastle right there. So you might be hearing noises in the background. Did you hear that? I don't know. There's men in our house. Professional men lurking in the house. They can probably hear me right now. Super awkward. Phil is... Do you hear that clicking sound? That's him trying the gas from the hob. Oh my god, he must think that I'm just like in this room talking to myself right now. This is happening. Okay. This is really awkward. I don't want to speak. Oh my god, it reminds me of being at university, where people could hear me vlogging through the walls and they all thought I was weird. I am weird. They had every right to be concerned. Close the door. The Wi-Fi would probably break if I closed the door. You don't want me to close the door, dumbass. Wow. Thanks, Selena. I love my audience. You're so supportive. You are weird, said Sarah. Okay, let's just turn this into cyber bullying. Embrace the weird, Dan. Okay, sure. Yeah, and then we have a comment from John, and I'm trying to promise, saying, oh my god, this is the first time I'm watching a live stream and I'm not used to this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not usually being attacked by men in my house, but, oi oi, did somebody order a pizza? Wow, wow, wow. No, that's not what's happening right now. It's literally the least erotic situation ever. Phil's been like, there's people in the house, I can't do anything. Why can't you do anything? Just go on your laptop. I can't, what if they need me? Okay. Sure, you just shake awkwardly in the corner for 2 hours. I'm going to do a live show. So that's that. Go get Phil. Phil wishes I could get Phil right now, but he's trying to explain to somebody how a gas meter works. So I'm sure he knows how that works and isn't making anything up. And we're definitely not going to die in a fiery explosion based on what Phil said to somebody. Wow, I feel like death, said Phil's little light. You feel like death. I feel like I'm about to experience death. There we go. We're on the same page. That's cool. I'm low-key worried about you and Phil, said Jam Jays natively. You should pretty much have always been concerned for me and Phil. Let's just be real about that. So, something I bet you're all wondering about right now is Dan is not on fire. So, obviously, I feel like it's appropriate to kick off a new year with a video that people want. Give the people what they want. So I was like, I don't know, do people want this? And everyone was like, do it, I'm going to break your legs. Fine, whatever, bloody hell, chill down. I am making a top-down memes of 2016. And like with 2015, I was like, what even happened this year? I don't remember. And then I asked people on Twitter, like, any ideas? And I was just like, oh yeah, oh, my entire life is a joke. Literally. Wow, Wheel Creative. Really? A video that I made once a year ago. Okay, yeah. Your fringe looks really short. I just had a haircut, like literally about an hour ago. which is good because I looked rough. With my hibernation. Oh my god, it was bad. Anyway, is it now a series? Don't know. Might be dead. Could be hit by a meteor. Gas explosion. Let's, it would be nice, but who knows if YouTube will be around by then. North Korea could fire the missiles. So I've asked people on Tumblr, and I tweeted a link to it, to submit examples of memes. Dan, your eyebrows are messy. Fix them. I'm just going to not do that now. I don't care if my eyebrows look like messy stubs. You need to stop peer pressuring me. You're beautiful however you look, no matter how much of a bedraggled mess you are. Said no one ever in the real world. So if you go to my Tumblr, I link to a bunch of things. If you've seen an example of cyberbullying that somebody's made inspired by any of these things, edits, videos, memes, whatever, then you can submit them. I'm going to trawl through them, and then I'm going to make a video where I slowly lose my mind, because I see some of these things, but I really don't see all of them. So watching these videos is like, that's my audience, and this is our relationship. Okay, there we go, we're on the same page, whatever. So, yeah, only upload a picture if you made it. I'm going to try to credit people. Inevitably, someone's going to mess that up, and then you'll get attacked on Tumblr, warned you. But you can just link to something, so if you've seen a funny tweet that somebody made, a funny edit that somebody made, and you reblogged or liked it or whatever, just send me the link, and I'm going to do that. When will it be up? I hear you asking. Well, that depends on how long it takes me to find good memes. I'm going to look tomorrow. If it's ready, boom, soon, maybe a couple days if there's nothing and I have to wait for you to submit them. So yeah, there we go. Go to submit page, do that, and then look forward to that video. Boom. Take your time, said somebody. I have a funny feeling that there's going to be lots of submissions, so I'm not too worried about that taking a while. Dan, you didn't die after barely surviving 2016. 2016 was intense. I was sick a lot, did a lot of travelling, but it was good. I had a good hibernation period. I really did hibernate between Christmas and New Year. It was dank. Don't know about you guys. What did you get up to between Christmas and New Year? Tell you what I got up to. I ordered takeaway and watched box sets. And there we go, it was great. What was good? I watched Planet Earth 2. Have you guys seen that on the BBC or PBS? Or did you get it for Christmas? Amazing. David Attenborough, nature documentary, the GOAT, the best of all time. And they're just like the most amazing things ever, and they're so good. What these nature shows do, and what the style that they've kind of coined, is they film a load of animals and then they kind of edit together to look like they're having some kind of story that humans can relate to, which obviously they are. Animals do things that humans relate to, because humans are animals that at the end of the day just want to eat, have sex and die, and then here we are with our society just making it complicated. I mean, we're born with evolutionary instincts that are telling us to eat, to mate, and then give up when our bodies start to slowly shut down. And for some reason, we live for 70 years. Who even knows? So don't worry about the little things, because they're all just constructs created by modern society. Yeah. Anyway, it's a really good nature documentary, like, so relaxed. The best episode was the first one, called Islands. Had a swimming sloth. Had lizards being chased by snakes. What the hell? That was the most stressful moment of my entire life. But it was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Are you having any Victoria withdrawals? Kinda. Yeah. I mean, it was a good anime. I'll tell you what. Anime. Me and Phil, now that Euronice is over, we are watching Ajin, because Ajin Demi-Human on Netflix has a second season, and it's bloody amazing. So yep, there we go. Wonderfully Rachel sent me a message saying, Ed Sheeran's new music, bless. Ed Sheeran's new music, yeah, has he just done the two new songs? I quite liked them both. It's quite funny, because I feel like Ed Sheeran has a lot of appeal. Obviously, he's like one of the most successful artists currently alive, but he appeals to young people in a fandom-y sense, and then he also appeals to like mainstream radio people that go to clubs. Because Ed Sheeran, he started off as the singer-songwriter, but he was a bit edgy, because the 18 was not a happy song. And he's always been friends with people in the grime scene, got his up and coming on SBTV, and he's had that kind of edge to him. And I think that's funny. So he released these 2 songs. One of them was like total happy, sad singer-songwriter, and the other one's kind of like club banger. Swore at you again. So sorry. But yeah, I think they're good. I prefer, what's it called? Castle on the Hill, whatever. Don't Drive at 90 miles per hour, but it's a good song. Yeah, as I think I said to you guys, I quite like Ed Sheeran's music sounding quite acoustic and stripped back, because, that's his talent as a singer-songwriter. So I felt like the production on the Castle on the Hill was like a bit poppy, a bit electro. It sounded like a bit Avicii, and I was like, but whatever. How would you never notice the gas leak, said Rachel? Good question. I don't know, because Dan and Phil can smell a gas leak and just think, it's a dog. It's just smelly old house. It's the neighbour. Whatever. I love you more than my bed, said Will Byers. Holy shit. I mean, can you literally say anything that's more complimentary than that? I don't know. The entire chat's just turned into Sherlock! Yeah, Sherlock came back. That's the thing. Say hi to PDP. Hey, hi, PDP. How's the gas leak, said Fan2187. So good, smells great, I'm so inspired. You and Phil inspired me to make videos, said Music Lover Briar. Well, all you need to do is just, turn on the hob, leave it flowing, and you'll have all that Dan and Phil inspiration. That's obviously how it goes. So, Sherlock, oh my god. I think I was saying this to you guys, like, last year, but since Benedict Cumberbatch became so famous, and Martin Freeman as well, I mean, come on, he's like the Hobbit and shit, I feel like the idea, not only is Sherlock so rare that we've got this kind of abusive relationship and we love it so much, but it's never there in our lives, and then it comes back and we're like, we love you, we're sorry for everything. That it's just an honour to actually get a Sherlock episode. But the fact that it's Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman as John and Sherlock together is just so good. I'm not going to spoil it. I see people in the chat, George, Mads, Ezekiel, you're freaking out. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, it's good. It's very good. I still think I prefer the first 2 seasons. After the 3rd season, I don't like Mary. I love the actress. Quite like the character. I just don't like the idea of the character. Opinions, really. If there's anything you can't share opinions on, it's Sherlock, because the fandom is just out there and they're just ready to hang draw and quarter anybody. And the thing is, the opinions are so like left and centre. Nobody's agreeing on things, but there's just so many fans. If you just say anything out loud, somebody's just going to strangle you. But we all just need to have a moment of silence for the Sherlock fandom, because they're in too deep. I mean, I'm in like moderately deep. I'm like wading. You know what I mean? I'm paddling. I've got those fishing boots that go up to your nipples. You know what I mean? And I'm like, here we go. The other people are just drowning. They're in a submarine, and all the electricity just died, and they're just sinking in a submarine. And that's that. Please play the piano for us, said Bertie B. I don't really have New Year's resolutions as much as I have like general goals for my life, but one of them, as you might know, can I do this without unplugging the computer? Woo! There we go, spin, spin, spin. There's a piano in my room, can kind of play the piano, kind of badly, not really, at all. But it's broken, it doesn't really work, so I'm going to buy a new piano that is functional. So, yeah, that's cool. That's a goal. They're called waders. Okay, cool. Well, I'll buy some waders, Emily, and then I'll just, I'll look so damn swaggy in my waders with a potato sack jumper over it. Can you get a glockenspiel? Is that the next request? Dan, do glockenspiel videos on your side channel. My mum doesn't like the idea of me cutting my hair. Any advice? I mean, respect your mum, because she gave birth to you and she loves you, unless she's a dick, and then you, I don't know, make your own decisions. But you should, express yourself. If you want to, like, shave your hair into the shape of a penis and then dye it polka dot green and pink, lol. I understand her concern, But if you just have like long hair and you're like, I want like a pixie cut, and your mum's like, nah, then, know what I mean? The inside of my computer looks like your potato sack. Very metaphorical, I can appreciate that. You need to do what I do, which is put everything into a folder on your desktop called desktop, and that way your desktop looks clean, which gives you like a mental clarity, but it's not actually. Your entire life is built on lies and like skeletons in your closet, the completely irrelevant mass of files just hiding in the depths of your computer, ready to slowly decay and then ruin your life when you need to find something. But your desktop will look clear, and you'll be calm and look at it. Scum! Good, get. I haven't watched it. Maybe I'll start. I'm sorry. I know it's many of your lives. I've been watching a lot of shows. Been watching crime dramas. That's what me and Phil have been on. Nature shows and disturbing, miserable crime dramas. There's one called The Missing, which is English/French, German, European. Quite interesting. First season had James Nesbitt, and it's about a detective that investigates the cases of missing children. Fun, yeah? Just like light watching that's not emotionally harrowing at all. And this first season of it was like amazing. It was like quite good, because we've watched a lot. Like another level. It was just beyond incredible. So if you're somebody that doesn't mind harrowing, mature, serious crime drama, you should watch The Missing. There we go. Do you watch Steven Universe? Yeah, me and Phil have been watching Steven Universe. Put it on hiatus to watch Ajin because it's ruining our life. TVQFH. And that's that. American Horror Story. Yep, there'll be a new one. That's exciting. Fantastic Beasts. I still haven't seen Fantastic Beasts. I'm sorry. I will, I promise. I can't watch it on a plane. That would just be a crime, wouldn't it? Have you made a New Year's resolution, said Cynthia. I haven't really made New Year's resolutions. I've just made general life improvement goals that I hope to steadily obtain. As we should. Don't be like, my New Year's resolution is to do this, and then after a week be like, oh, I failed, never mind. Just have it in your mind that there's various things you want to achieve. So yeah, should be cool. The gas, how are you alive, said Google Nile. I don't know. Some domestic Dan and Phil festive vibes. Actually, oh my god, that's convenient. Do you want to see? Okay. Jack Hard, who asked. Phil got me 2 things for Christmas, and they're both super aesthetic. Obviously, Phil is my bestest buddy, and he knows me well. And he knows that I like calming aesthetic things. So the first thing he got me is this sand thing. What the hell is this? Don't really know, to be honest. It's got sand and liquid, and it's in a little frame, and you just flip it upside down, and the sand pours down. And you can't really see, I'll do that. Do you see that? You flip it upside down, and the sand slowly pours down. But it's like a black, blue, and green gradient in the liquid that's like relaxing and aesthetic. And then the sand just slowly falls, and it's just like, you just leave it on your desk, and then you're just aware that this sand is just like slowly pouring, and then if you get really close, they're like little sand dunes just slowly dribbling, and they're great, they're so great. And the other thing, in Dan's aesthetic Christmas quest, he got me a candle. Honestly, I'm the easiest person to buy Christmas presents for. Just buy me a frickin' candle. I feel slightly taking the piss with this one. I'll let you decide. He got me an oil-themed candle. To be honest, look at the casing for it. That's not wax, that's like a metal casing round the outside. The dandle, said Unya. Yeah, it could be, to be honest. Completely black candle, doesn't even look like anything, with a metallic, oil-slick, wobbly metal on the outside. And it smells of like, it's like a bit earthy and a bit smoky, but then it's got like a deep, spicy incense. You know, like incense, like exotic, but very deep and very dark. So it's kind of like a bit smoky, a bit earthy, and neutral and gravelly, but then like a deep, dark incense smell, and it's just, I don't want to light it. It's so beautiful. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I don't like that. Are you a candle vlogger now? I've always been a candle vlogger. I really don't care about these relatable comedy sketches. Oh, Dan, do a Reasons Why Dan's a Fail. I don't want to do a Reasons Why Dan's a Fail. I just want to talk about candles. That's the truth. Somewhat joking, but I do love candles. Who is the top fans today? I feel like I've been ignoring them. It's Jolina number 5, Daisy number 4, Google Nile number 3, Fan2187 number 2, and Rachel number 1. What up, people up there? Are you good? You're trending, said Simonon Witch. Am I? Simonon Witch. Dan can talk. Irene Adler in the chat. Really? Wow. Text Sherlock back, am I right? Ooh, spoiler. How was your Christmas, they asked. My Christmas was good. It was calming. Went back to visit the fam, saw the dog, Colin, family dog. Is it a Tibetan Terrier or a Himalayan Terrier? Are they the same thing? I don't even know. They have a terrier, and it's such a good dog. It was a bit scraggly because it needed a haircut, but honestly, my parents' dog has the best personality out of any dog. Because the thing about dogs, like, dogs are great. We all love dogs, right? Dogs are just like the best. But when you get a dog, you don't know what kind of personality it's going to have. For instance, my old family dog, I loved my dog, and it was very funny. But it was really a terrible dog. He wasn't very emotive. He didn't play catch. He didn't play in general. He didn't really interact with you, and he was kind of annoying. So because he was my first pet, I love him dearly forever, and he's a part of the family. But I now realise that just not really a good dog, whereas my family dog now, Colin, is just the freaking best dog. They just adopted him, and that's like, roll of the dice, what's it going to be like? And he's so, like, emotive, and he has so much empathy, and he really interacts with you as a person. Like, he looks at you, and he rolls over to play, and he never barks for attention. He will just, if you're watching TV, he'll just come up to you, and he'll just lay on you, and then he'll just be still. Or you'll be watching TV, and then he'll climb on the sofa behind you like a headrest, and he'll just sit there. He's so zen and peaceful, but he gives so much love to you, honestly. Good dog roll. That's the thing. I feel like you could absorb a dog, and then it's like, what's happening? Cynthia said, have you been practicing your piano? Nope. But tips on self-love / self-happiness. Good question, Rachel. Do the opposite of everything that happens. And Dana's not on fire. Make an updated Spotify playlist, said Noah. You know what I should have done? I should have made a Spotify playlist of all of the music on the Tatanov playlist, because people keep trying to work that out on Tumblr, and they're like, what was it? Maybe I could tell you. What music have you been listening to recently? I can tell you that. It's closed and it's still making noise. Look at this shit. Do you see that? Do you see that? It was wow, there is a demon in my... Begone, foul beast! What has Dan been listening to recently? I love that I have Spotify open on this computer, but then I just opened my other one to do this. Whatever. Apparently the last day I was tidying my bedroom. So I hadn't tidied this bedroom. Just look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's... What? Can you see the floor? Like, a bit. And then look over here, look over that. Wow, this is a clean bedroom, okay, people? And do you want to know how messy my bedroom was before? I hadn't unpacked since I went to Australia. So me and Phil went on tour in Australia. When was that? Like August, September? I still had my suitcase open with the stuff I went to Australia, and since then, because I've been on tour and like shit, I'm busy or whatever. The phrase living out of the suitcase, I couldn't see the floor, couldn't even walk into the room. Like, when I was getting into bed, I just kind of dived from the hallway into it, and I was like, here we go, whoosh! There we go. So I listened to the entire Undertale playlist. That was pretty good. Tell you what, I've been loving Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love. Don't know if I mentioned this before. Been listening to it a lot over Christmas. I just love it. Love it so much. I haven't listened to Camp or Because of the Internet as much in the Beano catalogue, but Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino. It's just so good, so melodic. It's just, I really love the vibe. I love that it's like funky, melodic and soulful, but then it's got like modern production. And it's just so clean, and it's just great. It's good. Metallica's album, yeah. Benito Generation by Kira Kanero. Yeah, Danny Brown still. A lot of you were asking me, saw this, I don't want to ignore you, something that I usually do on New Year's Eve, but didn't do it because I was like outside or whatever, was talk about my favourite albums of the last year. So I will tell you now, because I wrote it down. Let me see. There we go. What did I like? So, Dan's music recommendations, Dan's top 5 albums of the year, 2016, go to number 1, Frank Ocean, Blonde. Just amazing. Just, you know, my inspiration. It's just one of my favourite people alive, favourite music artist. Just sounds so good, calming, great. It's just amazing. Number 2, A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. This, I mean, this is like a big collector's edition, because I'm a nerd that likes, look at this. It's just so freaking cool. I know. Radiohead's new album. It's so calming and aesthetic sounding and beautiful and crafted. And Tom York, who is the god. Number 3, The Life of Pablo. I don't really think it's that good, and it really stressed out my February. But Ultralight Beam is definitely the song of the year. I mean, we're not talking about Kanye, because lots of people don't like him right now. But Ultralight Beam was my favourite song of 2016. It was like ascending to another level of humanity. Ultralight Beam was, I don't know, it just sounds unlike anything I'd ever heard before. It really sounded like you were having a religious experience. It's just incredible. Number 4, Seat at the Table by Solange Knowles. It's just so freaking good. I listened to it so much. The new Solange album. It's so good. It's amazing. It's maybe a bit better than Lemonade. I don't know. I preferred it personally to Lemonade. I found like Beyonce is such a big thing that sometimes I feel a bit like attached to the world of media when I'm listening to Beyonce, even though Lemonade was incredible. Number 5, Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. Just incredible. Sounds like unlike anything ever. So dark, so original, so incredible. Danny Brown, he's just amazing. What else did I like generally in the year? Lots of things. I liked the Bon Iver album. I liked the Beyonce album, obviously. Bottomless Pit by Death Grips would be 100% up there. That was amazing. And yeah, don't know about you. That's the music I was listening to. If you're interested, check them out, because they're pretty good. Speaking of New Year, that was pretty fun. I saw people asking what I was doing. It was pretty relaxed. Me and Phil went to Manchester to hang out with some old buddies, and we went to a guy's house who just got a dog. So, I mean, what else? Forget the friends. Forget whatever. They just got a new Labrador. That's me done. Oh, Dan, do you want to go to a crazy party? You know, doing all the shots, hanging out with all the... No, they got a Labrador. It was excited because it just got a family. So good. Kept licking everybody. It was good. Everybody's New Year kiss was just that dog, because it was just frickin' licking everybody all the time. Frickin' licking. And yeah, they had a tub full of those beads. Do I have it now? No, I don't, but you saw it. A lot of people were like, Dan, I saw your tweet about New Year's Eve. Did you literally just make a horse out of beads and that was it? Basically, but was socialising and kind of also playing board games. So people were playing board games and I was on the edge of the table and I had a big tub of beads and then I was just slowly making a horse and it took me about 4 hours. And there we go. I mean, productive, to be honest. Are you going to make a vid about your evil piano teacher, said Cynthia? That is one of the ideas I have, I think. I've got my 2016, well, it's not 2016, it's just my Dan's video ideas. Here we go, my video ideas. Yep, I did write that down. Good. Looking forward to jumping into Dan Is Not On Fire. Whoop whoop. Dan, where are your earrings, sad face? They're in a box, over there. Forget they exist a lot. What did Phil get you for Christmas, said Katie. This. And this. He knows me well. I am a man of very little needs. I do not ask for much. I'm very easy to buy for. Paint your nails in a video. I'll just make a video painting my nails. I really don't know what the broad appeal of that would be. Dan, mess up your hair, it's too neat. It literally just got cut, that's why. It literally just got shorn into... I don't even know if it could look poofy or messy right now, because it just got trimmed. But yeah, have you seen Moana yet? No, I haven't. Is it good? Say hi to Sophie and Joanna. What up, Sophie L and Joanna? I hope you're having a lovely day. What did you get, Phil? I'll leave that for Phil to show you, so that he has something to talk about in his live show. Speaking of which... Yeah, Thursday now, isn't it? Can you say hi to Vicky, please? Hello, Vicky, from Sarah, /me. It's my birthday tomorrow, said Veronica. Much like Phil, inconvenient. People just bought you gifts. What's that about? People are ready to just get into their life, and then here you go, and you have a birthday right now. Like, honestly, I just... burgers or pizza? Whoa, scroll up. Who asked that? That's the important question right there. Mushroom cat. Is that machine on the pizza? I love pizza, man. Burgers. I'm a condiment guy. It's just a little thing. You know, this is for people who don't usually watch my live shows because they're not on the social media, but they've somehow subscribed to my YouTube channel for years, and they're like, "What is this dust shaking into my face right now?" Hello. I've been doing this for about 40 minutes now. I hope you've had a good time and you've enjoyed this casual conversation that we've been having. This is just something that you wouldn't know from Dennis Not on Fire, because why the hell would I talk about this? It's so irrelevant to anything. I'm a dabbler. I'm somebody that wants to experience everything in life. I like to try new things. I really like starters, because it's all about having lots of little different tastes, because I like being excited by the variety in life. So I am a condiment person. I love condiments. You get something like chips or the fries, okay? And what it is, you know, you want to be healthy, carrots, whatever, celery sticks, don't like celery. And it's just the joy of you have this vessel, which is the carrot or the fry, and then you can just have a completely different experience of life and existence based on what you dip it in. I just love dips. I love dips. And the thing is, when you order a pizza, you can have different dips. You know, if I was to get Domino's, I'd be like, garden herb, I want chili, I want barbecue, and I want honey and mustards, and that's the joy of it. But with burgers, you get the fries, and then depending on where you go, you can get different things. I don't know. They're both just vessels, is basically what I'm saying, for condiments. It's not that deep, kid. Oh, how wrong. Life has no meaning. If I want to define myself by consuming dips, then so I will. Apple or Android? Never owned an Android. Google sent me a Pixel, because I'm part of the YouTube Illuminati. Haven't opened it. I like my iPhone. iPhone 7's a bit annoying. There we go. Is there a dip you don't like? I mean, the only things I don't really like are raw tomatoes, celery, and fishy fish. There we go. Not that I'm much about the fish these days. But what trends do you want to leave in 2016? I don't know. What does that even mean? Let's not be too, like, leave that in 2016, because time is meaningless. You know, I think a new year is an opportunity for us all to kind of have a Christmas break and then tackle something and then make changes about our lives. And it's exciting. But then also, we shouldn't feel too much pressure, because as I said, I haven't really said I have New Year's resolutions, just various things I want to, like, slowly accomplish and experiment with, and that should be fun. Experiment with, what did I say? What does that sound like I'm saying? I got a kitten for Christmas! Her name is Bear. Anna, that's so pure, thank you for sharing that. A cat called Bear. I love it. That's good. Tell you what I watched with Phil, because I must have seen it, but I hadn't seen it in so long because I couldn't remember it. Home Alone. Because I must have not seen it for years and years and years. I know some people watch Home Alone all the time, but I really hadn't, and I'd forgotten most of it. And holy crap, it's amazing. What is with the 80s? I mean, I know that, like, socially, there was so much about the 80s that was just, like, and politically, like, horrendous. But movies, the 80s movies, especially, like, family and kids movies and blockbusters, you had, like, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Terminator, Home Alone. I mean, it was just this period of, like, American family filmmaking. They were just the best movies ever. And the thing is, my family didn't really watch movies and then show them to me out of excitement. And because I was born in the 90s, like I'm sure some of you, I didn't watch a lot of 80s movies because no one showed them to me, so I had to seek them out myself. So, like, I only watched Back to the Future last New Year's, and I was like, what? Zozal's in the chat right now saying, I haven't seen any of those. Seriously? Get Back to the Future. Back to the Future is just so iconic and incredible. You need to just get it. What's your opinion on the Ghostbusters theme, said Moy. I mean, it's a pretty good song. Internet god Neil Ciceriga did a hilarious and disturbing remix of it. That's what's going to happen this year. Great art coming out of a horrible political and social climate. Probably. Let's not dwell on that. How's 2017 going? Pretty good. Hibernated. Doing things. It's all fun. It's all good. Best Undertale song, Megalovania Fight Me, said Cynthia. Pretty much agree. Or, you know what I did over the Christmas period, like I said I would, the genocide route of Undertale. I'm sure many of you, if you don't know what this is, then, oh my god, I need to talk about that gaming mess. Undertale RPG, did a Let's Play of it on our YouTube channel. If you don't think you like gaming, or you just didn't watch mine and Phil's Undertale videos because they looked too long and you missed one and you're like, I don't have time to this, I swear, now is the time of year. It's such... well, firstly, it's one of the best games of all time. It has an amazing story and an amazing soundtrack, and it'll make you laugh and it'll make you cry and it'll just give you a complete crisis. But it's such a good thing to watch and just binge, so if you haven't, go to Dan and Full Games on YouTube, go to our playlist and watch our Undertale Let's Play if you haven't, because it'll ruin your life in the best way ever. And, yeah, I did the genocide route. Firstly, so short, like... You literally, you grind all of the people, kill them, then there's no NPCs left. You literally fight against Undyne and Sans, and then it's like over. But cool. It's too nerdy for me. It's not too nerdy for you. Who are you? I'm going to name you. I'm going to name you. Here we go. It's happening. That's what it said. The Bex Rick. No! Firstly... video games in general, you might not be into them, but you can watch gaming YouTubers. If you're just somebody that likes vloggers or funny things, then you should watch Dan and Full Games and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, because you just really like the videos. It's like hanging out with a friend. It's so good. But the Undertale one specifically, it's just like a story. It's basically like me and Phil are acting out / reading out / going on an adventure with you, and it's just a really good story, and it's funny. But yeah, briefly touching on it, I liked it. I feel like Undertale is really amazing as you play it through, but then when you get into like all the super meta lore about the humans and Gaster and what's a frickin' name I've forgotten. What's the name of the first human? You know what I'm talking about. It's a bit like too complicated, and then it gets a bit like So, yeah, but I did it. I felt so bad battling Undyne. I felt like the evil person. It made me really upset. Oh my god. I felt like it took me like 5 hours to do it, and I just felt like I didn't want to win because I wanted Undyne to win. Chara, thank you, Megan in the chat. And then it was just harrowing, start to finish. The Sans fight, one of the hardest things I've ever done in my entire life. Probably took me about 2 solid hours. Definitely top 10 most challenging things I've ever done in a video game. But good fun, yeah, whatever, Undertale funny. Did you clean your room eventually? Yeah, Bertie B, look at that carpet! Whoop whoop! Sorry about that. So yes, Lene, well done, I feel. I did do it. And I tidied. Somebody in the chat said, every do hashtag moist, hashtag please save me. No. Let's not contemplate the word moist for ages. In a real way. Dan, your existential tweets. Was your hibernation peaceful? It was. That's just my sense of humour. You know, I believe that if you're somebody that's making fun of your problems with depressing jokes, that's a really good thing, because it shows that firstly you acknowledge issues and you're not too proud and you're willing to talk about things, which is good, and that you accept them and that you don't take life too seriously and you're not judging yourself too harshly. I think people that ironically joke about things and themselves and whatever, they're the kind of people that are quite honest with themselves, and that's a good thing. So there we go. But I understand, and now the entire chat's just #moist. What have I done? There we go. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, that's so disgusting. Honestly, I'm really horrified right now. I'm going to read some messages. Death by Glamour is a bop. It is a frickin' bop. Tell you what, somebody did a video on YouTube where they animated the fight. I'm sure if you just search Death by Glamour, they animated like the whole fight against Meta X, and it was just like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Give me a new branding, wonderfully Rachel. You're pretty wholesome right now, and wholesome memes are trendy, so don't change it to like Rachel the Wreck, because people will be like, I haven't examined 3 hours, but I love you, said Yashri. Pray for Yashri. You'll do great. You studied loads, probably, and you're just ready to go in and blitz it. Should be good. Take deep breaths, go. And be zen. Walk in and go. Can we discuss the Golden Globes? Said somebody. I didn't watch them live. Couldn't find a stream. They made it really hard to illegally watch this year, but obtained it. Haven't watched it yet, but watched the awards because people were talking about it, and watched lots of things. Meryl Streep's speech. If you haven't done this, Meryl Streep at the Golden Globes last night won the kind of Lifetime Achievement Cecil B. DeMille Award, and her speech was emotional and honest, and it was good. I mean, it's not like she was providing the answers to all the world's problems. She was just expressing her feelings, but it was just really beautiful and articulate. Meryl Streep is a liar, said whistling around. Dan has rustled Jimmy's. Abort. Yeah. Cool, whatever. Happy the OJ won lots of awards. People vs. OJ, though, to be honest, should have also won actor and supporting actor. Yeah, there we go. Tom Hiddleston, best actor the night of. I love him, but yeah, all good. Movies, exciting. Whatevs. How are you and Phil still alive? In brackets, gas. Katie, Hazel to DDH. I love that you're so concerned about me and Phil and our gas problem. I can't hear any men. Context. Which means that they're gone. So Phil's probably shaking in a corner right now after all that social interaction. What was that thing with the fork? I'm Phil Shaw would love to tell you about all the times he's nearly died already. He's off to a great start. He will not make it through the year. Happy New Year. Can't wait for the new Dan's Not on Fire. Thank you. Should be in the next few days. Depending on how quickly I can find all the memes and get them on the thing. Hi Dan, fave things you got for Christmas. Oh, I can't get this over there. You see, there's a lamp over there. I have 2 books. One of them is an Alexander McQueen book. Incredible, one of my favourite possessions. And then my family got me a book about the making of the Book of Mormon stage show. Book of Mormon, my favourite musical. Haven't seen Hamilton yet. Haven't listened to the Hamilton soundtrack. Because unlike people that just listen to the Hamilton soundtrack and just go to a bookstore and then buy Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I want to experience this thing in the full way that it's supposed to. So no, I haven't listened to the Hamilton soundtrack yet, because Hamilton is coming to the UK in 2017. I'm going to go see the show, and then it's going to change my life. So I'm sure that Hamilton probably is literally the best thing that's ever been created. Haven't seen it yet. And I'm going to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Haven't read the book, because I'm going to go see it. So there we go. Looking forward to that. Basically, that Book of Mormon book is exactly why I did DAPGO. It's literally, I didn't... No, there we go. Whatever. Would have been great if I got that before I wrote DAPGO. Just be like, copy this! Joking. Dan, do you want it to snow? It might on Friday. Yay, said the golden something. Yeah, snow warning in the UK. Apparently, it's going to snow in London on Thursday, But London is like really hot and full of pollution, so probs not. The book is like a script, said Emmy. Yes. I wish to see the script being performed by actors. I got 2 feet of snow, hard pass. Gel. I live in Norway, my house is buried. Okay, Henry. I'm jealous. I love the snow. It snows a lot in America. New York at winter. I want to do that sometime. New York winter. Should be good. So Emma, that's what I got for Christmas. Thanks for making my day, said Joy Spears. Oh, Joy, you make my day. I really do appreciate that for years and years, people have come on a Tuesday to just hang out with me. I think it's magical. So, there we go. Thank you for that. Hey Dan, how are you? I love you. I'm good. You guys, you're so positive and wholesome. Thank you for being my lives. I'm good and warm. I've had a fresh haircut, and I'm ready to browse through some memes that are ready to let that mood sink right bottom to the floor. Favourite Book of Mormon song, Turn Off, is the best. Probably is. I really like 2x2, and also, I believe... Orlando, you are a rat. Thank you, Sierra. There we go. What games did you play over the Christmas period? I played The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, which I finished. I played Age of Empires 3 because I just can't stop playing it. Please help me, I've got an eviction. And Mario Run. Mario Run is pretty good. I got Mario Run and I was like, I don't like it. It's not like normal Mario. It took me until I'd completed the entire game to like it and understand why it was good, because I was just so disturbed and distressed by the tapping to control and the running. But I have now got every pink coin, every purple coin, and every black coin, and unlocked all the characters, and I think it's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. It's incredible. Mario Run on the phones. It's so good, honestly. It's amazing. The only thing I haven't done is complete the level that you unlock getting all the black coins, which is freaking impossible. White True Phineas, Final Fantasy 15, yeah, finally got it. Square know that me and Phil are huge Final Fantasy fans, so they sent us the ultimate, I have this just under the desk, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. The artist that does all like the concept art and the covers of Final Fantasy did this like amazing long piece of artwork, which is on the outside of this box. How beautiful is this? Have you listened to Pink Season? No, I haven't, but I need to get my George fixed, so I'm gonna. Isn't that incredible? And then on the inside, got an art book, got the 2 games. How awesome is this? I've been waiting for this game for literally 10 years. What the hell? I'm such a nerd and such a fanboy. I just love all these collectibles. Like I got my Book of Mormon thing over there, got my Final Fantasy thing, got my Radiohead thing. This is why I was like, Phil, we need to make that go for the people like me who give a shit about this kind of crap. So yeah, I haven't played it yet because I'm waiting for some like free time, and then I do. I'm sure it's going to be amazing and it's going to ruin my life. Lol, I've watched Doctor Who and that's it, said Lucy. How much Doctor Who did you binge? Have you literally watched like everything since the 70s? That would be quite impressive, to be honest. I would love if you did do that. My resolution is to still be trash. That's good, Found2187. Live an authentic lifestyle. If you're trash, don't change for anyone. You be trash, embrace the trash. Do you have a record player? No, I haven't like gotten into vinyl. Should I? Is that going to be a slippery slope? And then my life is just going to be becoming a hipstery vinyl collector. Who knows? Probably. I think that's going to happen. Dan, what's with your clinching? Said Carrie. I went to the dentist and he said that I have a problem with my teeth, which is that I'm flattening my molars. I have great oral hygiene and I love going to the dentist. God, gotta get that scraping in. Hurt me. Hurt me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and he said that I have a problem with clenching, and I was like, what? What are you on about? And he was like, you must clench all the time. I was like, what do you mean? You must be like, like that. And then ever since he pointed it out, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, all the time. I'm like, am I just angry and stressed all the time? Like, I'm constantly clenching my jaw. Weirdo. So the dentist was like, you should get a mouth guard. And I'm like, no. Bedazzle it and I'll wear it. Otherwise, not about that, to be honest. Might not. There we go. What did Phil do over Christmas? Phil just played Pokemon, and I'm jealous. I played it on tour, had the time of my life. Phil played it over the Christmas period. Pokemon Sun and Moon are the best Pokemon games and some of the best games ever, and they're just incredible, and the characters are incredible, and the game's incredible, and everything about it's incredible, and it's just amazing. There we go. Basically. Dan, update your Tumblr theme. It's Uggo. Uggo. Wow. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I'm going to. It's just not functional. That's a 2017 task. Bedazzled mouthguard, yes. Yes! Dan, I can't wait for the memes video. I loved the last one. The last one has 6.5 million views. What the hell? Not complaining. Glad you bloody like it. So, the people wanted it. Dan is not on fire. 2017, kicking it off. Sure. Let's do this. I'm sure I'm going to suffer through it. I'm going to spend tomorrow morning just wading through those things that people have submitted to my Tumblr inbox. Oh, Jesus Christ. But there we go. So look forward to that. Dan's Not on Fire video. Gaming Must, didn't talk about it. Somehow, are you proud? Me and Phil uploaded a gaming video every day from December 1st to December 24th. And then I gave you the bloopers, which I had lying around. Did you like the bloopers? I really like the bloopers. I think they're the best bloopers. Phil is Not on Fire 8 bloopers on Dan is Not Interesting. People watching this on YouTube right now, look at the last video before this. Funny bloopers. Just could have been in it, to be honest, but it's about crafting a fine gem. You know, Phil is Not on Fire. It's important. Yeah, but Gaming Merce, check it out. A lot of videos. So if you want to see that, if you're just some Dan and Phil, to feel like they're your friend and they're in the house and you're hanging out with them, they're very wholesome. Go to youtube.com/Dan and Phil Games and check out Gaming Merce. 24 videos. Pretty fun. Got some Undertale, got some Yang Beast, Google Feud, and Dill, and Baby Dab, that bloody Christmas video. Can you believe? Honestly, just when I thought that Dill and Tabitha were going to have a relaxing, peaceful Christmas, Jesus Christ. So there we go. That's what I've been up to since last year. I hope that whoever you are, wherever you are, no matter your circumstances, that you either had or should try to have some time for yourself, some time to relax and breathe. Think about who you are, think about who you want to be. Think about what you like and appreciate about your life. Because, you know, time is a construct and it's meaningless, yet also, you know, we live in society, it's cool. It's a good excuse to stop and think about things and just take a breather before you get swept back up in life. So, you know, work on having a nice life, because you deserve it, unless you're a cannibal or somebody that touches other dogs without permission. Went over that. Look forward to gaming videos. Look forward to Dan is Not on Fire. Kicking off with the memes. Is the gas man gone yet? Yes, so I presume we're not going to die. That's also important. And there we go. So to all the people that have watched this for the first time on my side channel, I do this every Tuesday at 9 o'clock, unless I'm like doing something. I don't know, I'll tweet about it probably. So look forward to that. If you are somebody that just watches my YouTube videos, you're probably like, what is this? I hope you found it interesting. Just having this casual chat. I feel like we're all friends just having a catch-up session about something. If I had a coffee, it'd be like going for coffee with 20,000 friends at the same time. And that you've had a cool hour. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. And Happy New Year. I will see you soon. Goodbye.